Hi, everyone, and welcome to episode 4 of Diaries of a Data-Driven Culture. Today, we're going to be talking about risk assessments that companies can implement as part of their overall end-to-end governance processes and privacy by design implementation. So the first thing that you want to look at as a best practice is what kind of control are you giving to the user at the collection point? What kind of questionnaires, forms, different things is the user filling out? How much control do they have over their privacy settings, over what happens to their data? How much disclosure are you giving them? How much transparency do you have? The more that the user feels in the driver's seat, the more comfortable they feel about sharing data because they see the company as a trustworthy place to store their data and do what is compliant and legal with the data. So once you have the data, what do you do with it? You want to enable the downstream users within your organization to be able to do their jobs with maximum effectiveness and efficiency, while at the same time making the user feel comfortable and compliant with the applicable law. No big deal, right? Obviously, that's a big balancing act. So one best practice that you can start to implement is collecting and retaining only that information that you really need to get the job done. Whatever that looks like for your organization is going to be personal to what you're doing. But that's a good best practice to start to implement. So by implementing ways that you can implement that is by ensuring that when you collect the data, you have the appropriate rules in place, attributes and tagging and whatever you need to do to make sure that it flows downstream in the appropriate way. If it's data that can be aggregated or anonymized in some way so that you don't even have to worry about it, then that's the best way to handle it. But if it's data that you want to keep in its original form, if it's metadata that contains PII or those different types of things, then you can have specific tags and attributes on it. So as it's flowing downstream, it's protected and it's compliant with the applicable law. Again, you can always direct message me if you have any questions, and I always love your comments and feedback on any topics that you would love to hear. And I really look forward to joining you tomorrow for episode 5. So I hope you tune in then. Thanks so much.